Hello, hello. We are going to do Paranormasight tonight because I did not have the capacity to stream earlier today, unfortunately. Yeah, I guess we're not gonna do Fatal Frame for like a month, at least until May, when I'm also much less occupied because I do believe I'm going to have a few weekends in 2 weeks that I will not even be around at home. But anyway, so we shall be starting with the story of the two schoolgirls today. Let us begin. Yeah, we got stuck here. Oh, we got stuck there, to be exact. So we're gonna have to proceed here. Spirit board. Oh, and hi, Attilas. Good morning to you. Yako Sakazaki. Yako Sakazaki searches for the rite of resurrection, hoping to revive her friend who jumped to her death, which is Michio Shiraishi. To get the information she needs, she meets with a classmate Mio Kurusuzu in their classroom at midnight to attempt using a spirit board. Oh dear. Oh girl, it's always a bad idea. That's a bad idea. Don't do that. Yako Sakazaki, 12 a.m. Komagata High School. So if you notice, I moved the content warning to the bottom of the overlay. Mio? Oh, Mio. This should be everything. Okay, let's start. Ready for this, Yako? I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready. High school student Yako Sakazaki. Persons of interest updated. Yako Sakazaki. Sex female. Occupation high school student. Yako is a student in Class 2C at Komagata High School. Unable to comprehend why her childhood friend and classmate Michio Shiraishi committed suicide, she attempted to investigate the incident herself. However, she was unable to make any progress and, feeling desperate, invited transfer student Mio Kurusuzu to join her in performing a spirit board ritual. Born and raised in Honjo, Sumida City, Yako's family has owned and operated the beloved candy shop Sennoya since its establishment in the early Showa era. Fun fact, the ya bit in a shop name, that stands for shop basically. Senno could just be the name of the shop, like just the name of the owner. I don't know, like they choose to name the shop Senno, but Sennoya is Senno shop. So wait, a bookshop would be Honya, I believe. Despite her modest appearance, Yako is a cheerful and vivacious young woman with a sense of duty and compassion so strong that she is easily moved to tears. She is also a bit quick-tempered and quarrelsome, always prepared to stand up against those who harm her family or friends. It is possible, however, that this readiness to fight is more driven by an innate love of chaos. Ooh, we got a fighter! Yako's winning streak against arrogant boys in scraps since she was a child remains unbroken, and is the source of considerable stress for her mother. Understandable. Okay, she's a bit of a delinquent. Like, not on purpose, though. Komagata High School, a co-educational municipal high school with 632 attendees. Its name is commonly shortened to Koma High. Although it opened as Honjo First Middle School in 1943, subsequent revisions to its enrollment policies saw it change its name, becoming Komagata High School. The school strives to instill its students with the 3 S's of Sumida: sound moral, social responsibility, and strength of spirit. But success has been limited. Plagued by delinquency, it has been forced to turn to temporary employees to compensate for its high staff turnover, and its sports clubs face challenges with its inner-city location and small campus. Its traditional cultural research club is thriving. However, even issuing regular bulletins in collaboration with a local records office. Oh, okay. That's how the sentence is gonna end. Alright, let's start. This is the spirit board. This is how we'll be communicating. First, we'll both put a finger on the 10 yen coin that's on the board. Like this. Just like that. Relax your finger as much as you can. Now for the chant, repeat what I say, okay? Oh. Oh boy. It's a good thing that I work with like typos my entire life. Oh. Whoa, it really moved. Looks like we succeeded in the summoning. We can ask questions now. Right, questions. Start with a question you know the answer to and see the response. Then, when you know your questions are being answered truthfully, you ask what you really want to know. Okay, I'll start with something simple. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, where are we? High school. High school, that's right. The answers don't seem to be very precise. I think it should know the answer to this. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, what is my name? Huh? What is the matter? How strange. No. Huh? It told me no? Ah, I bet it doesn't know. It may be the Spectre of the Spirit Board, but it doesn't know everything. Is this spirit really the real deal? That was so fast. It's fine. I feel like it's giving me attitude. Fine, what is the name of the girl across me? Huh. It knows the name of the other girl, but not hers? Mio, that's right. That's not fair. It knows your name, Mio. It even used that weird character you used to spell your name. Oh, right, that was Yako. Sorry. How flattering. Psychic girl, Mio Kurusuzu. Mio transferred to Class 2C at Komagata High School about 2 months ago. Although she is an extremely mild-mannered young woman, she exudes a somewhat off-putting dark aura which makes it difficult for her to form friendships. Mio has, however, found a friend in her classmate Yako Sakazaki and has begun opening up to her little by little. The truth of the matter is that Mio is the apprentice of a famous psychic. Possessing exceptional spirit sense, she takes on the troublesome... Wait! Mio Kurusuzu is the one who has been helping, the police. Possessing exceptional spirit sense, she takes on the troublesome task of surreptitiously handling spiritual disturbances that break out in schools across Tokyo before they become a problem. She transfers schools frequently as a result and thus has trouble making human friends. Mio has already solved an incident at Komagata High School involving a female student possessed by a spirit. Although she takes effort to hide her spirit sense, many develop an impression that Mio has a deep knowledge of the occult and the paranormal upon first meeting her, leading her to be anxious that her secrets have been exposed. The most common comment she receives is that she seems to get along well with crows and black cats. I bet, even the teachers get it wrong all the time. I guess these paranormal beings just tend to take a liking to you. I don't know how I should feel about that. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, are you truly the Spectre of the Spirit Board? No? Huh? Is that no? Is that lying? Give me a sec. I feel a sneeze coming on. Not quiet. The Spectre of the Spirit Board is just a temporary name we call them when using the board. We're actually calling a spirit with a strong tie to this place, or one of the people participating. In other words, a spirit that just happened to be nearby just felt like answering. They don't really think of themselves as the Spectre of the Spirit Board. Oh, really? Oh, feels like some of the mystique has disappeared. Do you mind if I still call you the Spectre of the Spirit Board? Yes. Okay, thanks. Always good to remember to say please and thank you. Be polite, guys. Be polite, regardless of who you're talking to. What is my name? I'll ask it again. What is my name? No. I see. Didn't even hesitate this time. Alright, it's time to try asking serious questions. Yeah. Is it fair? Is it fair to try asking? Give me a sec. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, what is the name of the boy Mio has a crush on? Hey, you're going to ask that kind of question? Doesn't everyone ask this kind of stuff with spirit boards? Besides, I'm curious. No, let's not do this. No. Oh, it said no. Guess that must mean you don't have a crush on anyone. Yeah, that's it. No is correct. Let's move on. Or maybe... Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Do you mean the boy isn't in our class? Yes. Yeah, tell us you're quite polite, so don't worry about it. Wow! Hey, stop that! Don't make me exercise you! If that's the case, then... Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Is it a teacher at our school? No. Aw, no good, huh? Yakko, cut it out already. We made the effort to sneak in at night. We shouldn't waste time with these questions. You've got a point. Okay, here I go. I'll be serious now. Yes, please. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Did Michio Shiraishi in our class, who died by committing suicide by jumping 1 week ago, really commit suicide? No. So it really wasn't. I'm not surprised. I never believed it from the start. Now's the important part. Yeah. Michio Shiraishi. Oh, finally got a look at her. Michio was a second-year student at Komakata High School. She was found deceased 1 week ago in a back alley off South Warigisui Street. Her entire body broken and severely contorted. Trust me, it's a curse. Police determined that Michio committed suicide by jumping from a nearby apartment building. As there was no suicide note, the police based their conclusion on interviews with Michio's peers. Michio was an honor student with a good head on the shoulders and consistently excellent grades, making her a favorite among teachers. Although she appeared somewhat reserved, she had a positive outlook on life and a courageous spirit. Michio and Yakko formed a long-lasting friendship during childhood, with Yakko's unbending, uncompromising attitude deeply influencing Michio. However, beneath her strong exterior, Michio had been pushing herself too hard and keeping her emotions bottled up to the point that they risked overflowing. Following her father's death 3 years ago and moving to a new house, Michio began avoiding Yakko. Although the two remained in the same area of town and attended the same high school, they gradually grew further apart. Yakko herself worried for her childhood friend, but incapable of wading into complexities of Michio's home life, kept her distance. The days passed, and though Michio longed to confess everything to Yakko, the moment to do so never came. Michio carried an old talisman, a memento of her father, with her at all times. I wouldn't say I'm polite. I try, but I'm not exactly the most polite person. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Did Michio Shiraishi die in an accident? No. Wait, what? Yes? It said yes. So it was an accident, not a suicide. Michio. Then did she slip and fall from that apartment building? No. Huh? She didn't? What do you mean? Michio didn't die falling from the apartment building? She didn't die. Okay, she slipped. She might have slipped and fall, but she did not die from the fall. That might be it. No way. If that were true, then why was she lying on the ground like that in the back alley of the apartment building? It was an accident, but not a fall? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, what happened to Michio on that day? Seems like it doesn't know the details. Then, how about Spectre of the Spirit Board? We want to use that Rite of Resurrection to bring Michio back to life. I think this is where she's gonna get cursed. Do you know where the Rite of Resurrection is? I wonder. Yep. And the spirit here is just the exact same one that's about to curse her. My goodness! What is this? Sorry, I didn't warn about the jump scare. Stop! I'm scared! Mio! Calm down. You can't let go before it's over. I would scream here, but I can't. I don't think I'm supposed to. Such deep sorrow. A resentful memory is flowing into my mind. Fool's procession. Those who hear it. Scared you, right? Yeah, same. I was like... Those who hear the sound, kill them all. You have acquired the power to use the power of the curse stone, the Fool's Procession. You can use it to kill those who hear the sound produced by the curse echo for more than 30 seconds. The effect will be negated if you are seen in that time. Oh damn, you gotta stealth! You gotta stealth with her! Press the use curse button to produce the sound. Yeah, I thought so. I thought this girl would have the Fool's Procession. A mysterious tale regaling an encounter. Okay, wait, no, let's go straight to this one. Yep. Omio stood atop the tall festival tower. It was her time to shine and she was ecstatic. It had been years since she joined the troupe, but she had yet to enjoy her day in the spotlight. She wasn't particularly pretty, nor was she all that talented. As a gossip and a loudmouth, she wasn't well liked by her peers. Some of the other girls thought of her as a teacher's pet and bullied her. I don't care about them, she thought. I'll use this chance to make something of myself. Everything was perfect. She wore a beautiful kimono and an okabe mask over her face. The stage was set. The accompaniment began. She danced with everything she had. Applause rained down upon her from the crowd. Her breathing hastened with excitement. I've got to catch my breath. That's strange. I can't take my mask off. The smell of glue assaulted her nostrils. So that's how it is. I knew it was too good to be true. Her screams were drowned out by the music as she squirmed and struggled. Omio is giving it all her all today. We have to keep up. The crowd livened up even more. No, please, someone help me. She fell from the tower, writhing in pain as she begged those around her for help. The music stopped in time with Omio's heart. Kind of reminiscent of the Fatal Frame 4 story. You gotta stealth, and then you gotta make sure that person listens to their to the sound for 30 seconds. Let's save. Let's be safe. One week ago. Did you hear about Michio in Class C? Yeah, she seemed like the stereotypical honor student in the first year, but she stopped showing up to class and her grades started dropping after her third semester. So she offed herself because her grades were bad? No fair. Just thinking about practice tests makes me want to die too. All anyone cares about is test scores and grades. Oh wow, that's kind of cruel. Hey, did you hear? Someone from our school committed suicide. What? Really? Who? I heard that. Michio from Class C, right? No way. Michio? She'd been acting pretty strangely lately, but I still can't believe it. That's kind of mean. Oh, sorry. Did you know? I heard Michio's mom remarried last year. They say her new stepdad is a total jerk. Really? How so? Like he'd peek on her while she changes and couldn't keep his— oh no. I even heard he's an ex-con. If she resists him, he gets violent. That's so scary. No way. I couldn't take that. Sorry, did not figure that there would be like a mention of sexual assault. I'd probably think of— oh, crud. Okay. I'd probably think about killing myself too if I had to deal with someone like that at home. You hear about suicides on the news, but for it to happen here, it's a little scary. By the way, isn't there a girl who transferred into Class C recently? Oh, I heard about her. She's gloomy, doesn't stand out much. Did you know that the school she was at before she transferred also had a suicide? What? For real? That seems like kind of fishy. Yeah. That was about Mio, wasn't it? There might be some of you who already know, but a member of our class, Michio Shiraishi, passed away last night. Okay. Calm down. I know this comes as a surprise, but please keep quiet. The cause of death is still under investigation, and there's nothing we know for certain at the moment. Detailed investigation reports will come from the police, so please don't go spreading any rumors. Got it? We're sending everyone home for today. No dilly-dallying on your way. School will be off tomorrow as well. Hey you, stop celebrating. Show some respect. There will be a memorial service scheduled next week at the school assembly. If anyone wishes to pay their respects individually... Several days later. Yako? I'm sorry to bug you. It's just, you seem a little different from your usual self. I hope I'm not being nosy. But thanks, Mio. Was I acting that strangely? Yeah, enough to make me worry. If you want to talk, I'm happy to listen. Yeah, this is perfect timing. There's actually something I want to ask you. Yeah? You know the spirit board thing that everyone's been doing? Where you summon a spirit and ask it whatever you want? Ah, yeah, I know it. I want to try it out. There's something I want to know. Why are you telling me this? I mean, you seem like the type to know about this stuff. Oh, I do? Yeah, you look like you're really into the occult stuff. You know, you've got that kind of gloomy look. I don't know how I should feel about that. But you do know how to do it, right? Well, yes. I think I probably know a little more than most. Okay, please help me. You're my only hope. Hey, Mio? You know about the Rite of Resurrection, right? Yeah, it's that thing Mr. Araishi apparently discovered and wrote an article about. I doubt there's many people who don't know. He's always talking about it. Do you believe it's real? Wait. Cute. So cute. Huh? Well, it sounds a little too good to be true to me. But on the off chance that it really works, we could bring Michio back to life. I want to find if there's even the slightest chance of bringing Michio back. But how will you look for it? Right, that's a thing. Well, Michio Shiraishi. Michio. Wonder why she had to die. She didn't leave a note or anything, but they announced that it was a suicide. That can't be right. She would never kill herself. Michio was so happy and always looked on the bright side of things. She loved coming to school. I know she was going through some hard times, but for her to kill herself? I never got the chance to speak with her. She was often absent from school, and when she did come in, she looked depressed. You're right. And that's why everyone was so willing to accept that she committed suicide. They acted like they cared, but all they did was gossip about it. They put together little pieces of information and spread rumors like it's the truth. Isn't that terrible? Yes, it is. I've heard some that are really awful. In the end, the only reason they're able to say stuff like that is because they aren't personally involved. It's true that she didn't get along with her new stepdad and her grades went down. But to say things like, how sad, no wonder she killed herself, how dare they? She always told me she was okay whenever I talked with her because I was worried. She would have told me if there was something bothering her so badly she'd kill herself over it. Uh-huh. I won't let Michio's death be written off like this. Like maybe she got caught up in something bad. Something bad? People have been talking about that body found in former Yasuda Gardens, right? Some are saying that this town is cursed or something. Yes, there has been a strange feeling around things recently. The thing you want to ask, is it? Yeah, I want to know the truth behind Michio's death, and where the rite of resurrection is hidden. I see. I don't know if getting the answer to those questions will be as easy as you hope. Please, the teachers and police aren't any help, and there's only so much I can do alone. If there's even the slightest chance, then... Well... Okay, if that would make you feel better, then I'll help. Yes! Thank you, Mio! Okay, then tomorrow after dark. And Nashigara curse. I just got hit with an epiphany, and I hope it's not what I think it is. Anyway, notes on Michiyo Shiraishi. Case notes regarding the suicide of Michiyo Shiraishi. Wait, give me a sec. Just 1 second. Gonna just like retweet this really quickly, bro. Oh shit. No. Okay. Case notes regarding the suicide of Michiyo Shiraishi, Komagata High School, Class 2C. Cause of death. Body discovered 1 week ago. Died from full-body blunt force trauma in an alley off South Origasui Street. See, she died from a full-body blunt force trauma. God. Okay. Believed to have fallen from the roof of her nearby apartment complex. Potential motives. The deceased parents had recently remarried, and rumors among the students suggest physical abuse by her stepfather may constitute motive for suicide. Yakko Sakazaki, 12 a.m. Komagata High School, Class 2C. Huh? Ah, are you awake, Yakko? Yeah, what happened? You can't remember? Wait. Let's see, we used the spirit board and... I suddenly heard something like this weird voice. And then I passed out? Yeah, as far as I can tell, you aren't experiencing any negative effects. I think it was just a mild shock from how sudden it was. Oh. Was everything okay with the spirit? Yep, it was almost bad, but I got it to leave. More importantly, what is that thing you have in your hand? Huh? In my hand? Oh, what the heck is this? It looks so freaky. When did I get this? Ooh, music. Oh, there's so much anger and hatred held within it. It looks a little like tools that were used for ancient curses. What? That's so scary! Yakko, you just said you heard a strange voice, right? Could you tell me what you heard? Anything you can recall. I think it might be connected to that object. Let's see. I felt like I was at the bottom of a dark place. Then this voice felt like it was echoing in my mind. After that, it just kept shouting, "Kill them." I see. Thank you. Yako? I think you may have exactly what you need in order to use the rite of resurrection. A curse with the power to take people's lives and then turn them into soul dregs? What? You mean this is a real curse? I know I said I wanted to use the rite of resurrection to bring back Michio, but why? Why me? It makes no sense. Yako, please calm down and listen. Yeah. I'm sorry about panicking. No, it's okay. Here's something we feel in the face of the unknown. Long ago, people would give names to phenomena they couldn't understand in order to live with them. However, modern-day developments in science and culture have pushed for the rejection of things that can't be measured. And so the paranormal has been treated like it doesn't exist. They've been around since a long, long time ago. If you just understand, you can see that there's nothing to be afraid of. First, coming down is the most important. Accept reality for what it is. Huh. I only really gave this stuff a shot because it was popular, but... You really do have a connection with this stuff, don't you? Well, I suppose to an extent. Hey, Mio, what do I do? Where do I start? Am I cursed? Am I going to die? It's okay, I'll take care of the curse. That's why I'm here in the first place. What? Trust me. I'll take care of things, it'll be alright. Thanks. I was the one who dragged you along to do the spirit board. It's fine, you're desperate to find a way to try and help your friend. But spirit boards are dangerous, you have to take them seriously. So I'm glad you invited me. Alright, let's review everything we've learned so far and think of how to move forward. Okay. About the curse. Oh, I love this music. What is this track? It's so gorgeous. What is this curse? Am I cursed? Well, I've only looked into it a little. Was that? If that was a vocal, that was a fucking whistle note. Damn. But I wouldn't quite say you're cursed. It's more like you've gained the ability to use the power of a curse. So there shouldn't be any kind of negative paranormal effect on you. The power to use a curse? Do you mean this curse stone? Yes, if the curse stone is used under certain conditions, a curse will be placed on someone, taking their life and turning it into soul dregs. Soul dregs are said to be required to enact the rite of resurrection. Normally, a curse is a spell that would only be usable by onmyoji of considerable talent. I believe that curse stone makes it so that even normal people can use them. I'm sorry, I'm listening to music. Okay, so someone like me with no knowledge could curse someone? Yes, but it's still nothing to take lightly. You could end up having it redirected right at you. To tell you the truth, something unusual did happen while we were using the spirit board. It happened right around midnight, I think. No, that was 100%. Either that was a vocal, or they used an instrument to like emulate a vocal, but I'm pretty sure that is a vocal that actually went all the way into the whistle note. No, that's insane. Bro. Bro. That's insane, okay. It happened right around midnight, I think. This whole area seems to be under the effect of the Feast of Shadows. The Feast of Shadows? Yes, it's a type of spell that temporarily boosts the potency of the supernatural. It also has the effect of making the powers of certain cursed echoes manifest more easily. Judging by its strength, I'd say it probably covers about a 3 to 4 kilometer radius. 3 to 4 kilometers? That's big enough to cover all of Sumida City. Yes, I think the Feast of Shadows was used to cause the resentment lingering in the area to manifest as curse stones. Someone did this. On purpose? On purpose. But who? I don't know enough to say. But it's likely that it was done by someone who wants to uncover the rite of resurrection. This isn't something to happen naturally. I see. Ah, Okay, now we got a new factor to the story. A technique that allows one to create a field that temporarily boosts spiritual energy. And this is apparently what Shogo might have noticed. Shogo must have noticed this when he said the air felt strange. I don't think Haruo and Tetsuo noticed. In addition to amplifying the spiritual power of a particular area, it can be used to amplify the strength of grudges and desires tied to the area. The effectiveness of the Feast of Shadows is dependent on the abilities of the user, but it's possible to limit the scope and range of the spell to such a degree that one could use it to amplify the power of even those not naturally gifted with spirit sense. A curse stone's powers can only be used in this area under the influence of the Feast of Shadows. The effects also only appear after the sun is set. By setting a limit on when they can be used, the curses are strengthened. So the curses can't be used outside of this area or during the day. Correct. But speaking of limits, to actually use a curse to kill someone, it seems there are conditions that need to be met. Conditions? You mean like how my curse echo needs someone to listen to the sound it makes for 30 seconds? To be honest, I don't really understand it. Like, how do I even summon the curse echo or make the sound? Do I just, like, will it? Do you mind if I try? Stop. You shouldn't be using curses so willy-nilly. Even if there are conditions that have to be met, the power to kill someone without leaving behind evidence is dangerous enough. In that sense, maybe you really have been cursed. I'm sorry that you got wrapped up in the situation even though I'm here with you. That curse stone. I think whoever holds it becomes a curse bearer. It would probably be the best for me to hold on to it, but then I'd feel bad about forcing it on you. Oh, I sense a powerful force rejecting me. I don't think I'd be able to take it. Really? Why? If we tried separating it from you, the curse may trigger. That's how bad I sense it wants to stay with you. No way! The curse stone might look like nothing more than an old Netsuke carving, but I can sense a powerful, resentful energy from it. I don't think it's a good idea for me to even touch it. It may seem like I know what I'm doing, but I don't know how to handle something this powerful. Really? This little thing? You threw it away and someone with bad ideas picked it up, it could be bad. I think it would be safer to avoid the risk of getting anyone else involved and have you hold on to it for now. Well, now I'm kind of freaked out. Anyways, we need to make it to daybreak. I think the curse should weaken once it's morning. I'll help you find a way to deal with it then. Okay. So there are 2 things that you should remember. First, do not fulfill the conditions while it's night. Second, should you happen to fulfill the conditions, don't use the curse. Right. Okay, let's not use the curse, Onyako. A mysterious voice said the curse stone is called the Fool's Procession, isn't it? Yeah, that's from the 7 Mysteries of Honjo, right? Our school is said to be connected with a story with the same name, one of the mysteries. Right, I don't think it's a coincidence. This is just a guess, but it's possible that you were chosen because you could feel your desire for the rite of resurrection. If this is a curse of the 7 Mysteries of Honjo, then it's possible that there are others who received curses associated with the other mysteries. Yeah, that voice also said that there are other curse bearers or whatever you called them. Not only that, apparently you can get a lot of soul dregs by killing a curse bearer. Right, that's certainly not good. Even if we have no intention of killing others with the curse, there's a chance you may be targeted if other curse bearers find us. We'll have to avoid anyone who has another of the curses. That means we should avoid people at night as much as possible. Yeah, the last time we encountered somebody was when in Shogo's route. Mio, yes? If this curse is real, that means I could bring back Michio if I used it, right? The rite of resurrection will be real too. Yes, that's true. But you can't do that, Yako. But it feels like it's not the time to worry about that kind of stuff. If Michio died in an accident, then I'm sure she didn't want to die. What's the issue with putting a little curse on a complete stranger? I sort of feel like it wouldn't be a big deal. What's going on with you? You're not acting like yourself, Yako. You would never even consider taking the life of another person. Is it the curse's influence on you? Maybe the curse echo's grudge is rubbing off on you? Will you show me it for a second? Huh? Is there something inside it? No, stop! Yako? Oh, I'm sorry. But it's like... I just suddenly really didn't want you to touch it. Oh, I understand. I'm sorry. But you need to give up on the rite of resurrection. Why? Because that's the real curse. Using resurrection as a lure, it tempts curse bearers into using their curses. You have to resist it. Don't let yourself be deceived by some curse. Michio could. I think for tonight we should get you home to rest. I'll walk you. The curse's influence should subside in the morning. Okay. I'm sorry, but I'm telling you that you need to give up on the rite. It's beyond us. Even a single curse stone alone is too much to handle. Bringing back the dead isn't something so simple. I know how much it hurts, but please focus on worrying about surviving tonight. Even now, we're in great danger. Okay, let's get going then, shall we? We'll take the same route we took to get here. Right. We'll be fine, right? There's no one else at school, is there? I think so. The night shift janitor shouldn't be patrolling this late at night either. Oh! Ah! Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Huh? What? Why'd the lights go out? Mio, are you okay? Oh, there is a lot of jump scares in this one. Oh my god. Ah! Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. What was that? Get me out of here! Mio! Mio, where are you? Yako, I'm here! Over here, can you see me? Huh? Where? I can't see anything. There you are, Mio! This way, over here. Be careful, your field of vision is being limited. Right. Oi. What was that? What did we see? What was in the dark? I don't remember a curse looking like that. Escape from Komagata High. Yako Sakazaki. Summary of previous events. After Yako acquires the curse of the Fool's Procession, Mio tries to persuade her to give up on going after the Rite of Resurrection. The effects of other curse echoes are already appearing at the school, so the two hurry to get out of the classroom. Was it the guy with the... who could make everything go dark? Hey, Mio, what was that just now? Could it be another curse echo different from mine? I think so, yes. It may have been discovered by another curse bearer. Oh? Oh, sorry. No question mark there. Hmm? What's wrong? Shh. Someone's there, in that classroom. What? Something moved inside. Well... It might be the curse bearer who used that curse echo just now. We can see who it is. It might help us decide what to do later. That's true. Okay, be careful. Sorry, I decided to like whisper all of a sudden. Well, can you see anything? Try and get a look around. Huh? Is that our homeroom teacher, Mr. Jonouchi? And the person with him is Hitomi from Class A? What? Oh my. What is going on here? Bastard. He's at it again. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna just like really quickly save. If she does end up killing him, that's meta. I won't let him get away with this. What? The curse. I could kill him with it. No, Yako, you can't use the curse stone. It's gotten into you. Resist it. Who's there? Is someone there? This is bad. We have to go before they see us. He was seen alone with Hitomi Okuda in a classroom late at night by Yako and Mio. Hitomi is a rebellious... Oh yeah! They did mention something about her. And the, I think because she was... One of the police officers tried to help her. It was the delinquent guy. No, I have a feeling. I have a strong feeling. These two might actually be the same person. Fumichika Nejima, what if he was the murderer? And now he's out of prison and is a teacher. But I don't know. I don't know, I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Seems like they're not coming after us. Let's hope they didn't see our faces. Bayako, what came over you all of a sudden? Sorry. Thanks for stopping me. It's like this uncontrollable rage suddenly welled up inside me. I wonder what's gotten into me. I can barely even remember what happened. I'm really sorry. I do think it's partly the curse's influence on you, but we certainly saw something shocking. My heart's still pounding. I'm a little surprised you know Hitomi from Class A. She tends to stand out a lot. Gotcha. Well, she certainly does dress like a delinquent, though she barely shows up to school. But could Mr. Jonouchi or Hitomi... Ah! I don't know, but... Yako? Hmm? When I give the signal, run. Go straight for the entrance, don't look back no matter what. Huh? Why? Did something happen? Something happened, didn't it? What about you, Mio? I'll be fine. We'll meet up outside the school gates. If I'm not there in 10 minutes, go straight home, okay? Okay, go! Right. Don't look back, don't look back. This is the most spooky out of all the routes so far. Hi, Moya. Welcome to the stream. I have to get outside. Let's see, to get to the gates, I go by the gym and... what are you doing, miss? You shouldn't be here this late. Don't you know what time it is? Oh, Mr. Ashimiya. Well, if it isn't little Yako. Anyway, students ain't supposed to be outside playing around at night. School janitor Makoto Ashimiya. Wait, I think Haruwe did mention that, like, a janitor guy could have been Nejima. Does he look like Nejima? I guess he does have the eyes. And the mouth. And the nose, actually. But then this is like one art style, right? So I could be wrong. Makoto is popular among the students for his friendly and caring nature, going so far as to remember the names and faces of all those who are attending the school. He is affectionately known as Old Man Ashimiya. Although he appears to be a simple, amiable man, Makoto's occasional shrewd remarks have led to speculation among students that he may have led a far more interesting life than it seems. Whatever the truth may be, he will be remembered as one of the 7 mysteries of Komagata High School for some time to come. Huh? I know you're rough around the edges, but I didn't take you for one to act out like this. Sorry, forgot something back in the classroom. No sass today, huh? Realized you were in the wrong, did you? Yes. Forgot something in your classroom, huh? You're a piece of work. Huh? But you don't have nothing with you. Oh. Wait, you do. What is that in your hand? Huh? Well, this is what I forgot. I got it from my grandpa. It's really important to me. Girls these days sure have weird tastes. Oh, okay, better head straight home if you're done. I won't tell on ya. No, wait, I can't let you walk home alone this late. Alright, just wait a little. I'll hurry and lock things up. But... Actually, a friend of mine is still inside. I don't think they'll be here soon. That's so. Who's your friend? Oh, my classmate Mio Kurosuzu. Ah, the transfer student. Breaking school rules already, huh? Didn't take her for the type. No, I was the one who dragged her here. Well, whatever. I'll go take a look. It'll be safer if you go home together. Oh, right. She's in the first floor hallways. Be careful though. You don't know what may be there. What's that supposed to mean? First floor, yeah? I'll be right back. Yako Sakazaki. Komagata High School entrance. She's late. Been waiting for 20 or 30 minutes, but there's no sign of her. Starting to get worried. Going to take a look. Mio, are you there? Don't know what's gonna happen, so I'm just gonna save. Huh? Ah! Oh, Mio, what happened? Where did I go wrong this time? It's my fault. It's all my fault. Oh boy. I left her alone with the curse bearer. Mio. Oh boy. I'm sorry. The truth is... And... she died too. Let's see. Yako Sakazaki, deceased. That's how you die. My. You seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. This was bound to happen. There's someone who must not be trusted. That sounds familiar, doesn't it? If so, you may choose to withhold important information from that person. Fear not. You may try as many times as you like from the event in question. Again. Very well. What, could he be a curse bearer? Ain't no way he's a curse bearer. Hi, Moya. And don't worry about not being able to speak English. Thank you for enjoying. Is this your first time? Is that? He's here right now? What's he thinking? I don't know. He was in class 3B on the second floor just a bit ago. Well, I suppose that means I can't be locking up yet. Second floor, you said? I'll go take a peek. Be back in a jiff. Oh, my house is already close by. I'll be fine on my own. Really? That's all, the snack shop, right? Excuse me. Suppose you'll be fine then. Be careful now, you hear? Stay on the big well-lit streets. If something happens, shout fire. Okay, you worry too much. Well, we wouldn't want to be losing any more students. Though I imagine you'd know that better than anyone. Yes, you're right. That's not how that one looks like. Is it this one? No, it wasn't. And their mouth slightly open. So I guess it's one of the few that we haven't seen yet? So it could be like... could be the one-sided read, I guess? Guess. Sorry about being sniffly, dog. I'm not usually this sniffly, but I think the weather has started to become a bit more rainy in the past 2 days. So it's been kind of cold for me. Meal's late. I've been waiting for 20 or 30 minutes, but there's no sign of her. Huh? Someone coming down the road. That's Araishi. Oh no, teachers, Mr. Araishi. He looks on edge. I wonder what he's doing. Wait, he's the one who discovered the rite of resurrection. It wouldn't be strange for him to be involved with the curses. I wonder if he has a curse stone. What do I do? But it's way past 10 minutes Mia said she'd be here by. I managed to escape. I can't let that go to waste. I need to get out of here before anyone sees me. Yako's home. Sennoya. Ah, I'm home. Thank goodness. I don't think the walk has ever felt so long. Nobody will be able to use that curse once it's light outside. I need to go look for Mio as soon as it's morning. But for now, I need some rest. So, we got a threatening phone call. We don't have update on Harui's story yet. Let's go. After persuading Araishi, the cursed bearer of the ever-burning lantern, to give up his stone. Alright, Araishi was the one with the stay in the dark. If you stay in the dark place enough, you're gonna die. Setsumi and Eryo have obtained 3 cursed stones in total. They continue their investigation of the town in search of the remaining curse bearers. Tetsuo Tsutsumi, 4 AM. Collecting them all like Pokemon. Road. It's just some random road. Well, with this, we'll have visited every place connected to the 7 mysteries. This is the last spot, huh? And we've got nothing to show for it. Even though every last location looked suspect from top to bottom. Maybe we came at the wrong time. There might not have been any curse bearers around. Looks like we'll need to do another round before morning comes then. Or maybe someone's been here observing our movements. What? No way. It's just a thought. Either way, we should check out this last place. Let's hope we finally get a lead. Kinshi Bowie Park, where we started as Shogo. How many parts have we made of this, what? Oh, what the hell is this? Is he dead? Damn it, we were too late. Was this a curse too? Hey, hang on, I'm gonna call this in. I'll leave it to you. I'm gonna take a look around. Oy. Boss, bad news. What is it? Another mysterious death was reported in the area just now. The medical unit and forensics team are on their way, but it'll be a while before they arrive. That is bad news. So they got someone else. You think this is the work of a curse bearer? With suspicious deaths popping up at one after the other? We have to assume it is. Shit. Guess we'll be stuck waiting around for a while. Oh. Huh? Boss, that phone is ringing. He seems distracted by the phone. Boss, the phone. What about it? It's ringing. It sure is. Aren't you gonna pick it up? Huh? Why would I? Why wouldn't you? It's super suspicious. Let's save. And pick it up anyway, you know, just to be safe. Yes, sir. Well, we better go check it out. And the name of the chapter is called The Threatening Phone Call. You're right, but be careful, it could be a curse. Yeah, I said we. You expect me to go alone? You're the one who's tough against this? You're the one who's tough against this stuff. Don't worry, boss, you can do it. Go on now. Damn it. Pick it up. Pick the phone up. Moshimoshi. Oh, hello. Kinshibori Park phone booth. Evening, Detective Sesame. How are things looking out there? Who is this? Wahaha, I finally got him. The real deal. Detective Tetsuo Tsutsumi himself. No, wait. That's Chief Inspector Tsutsumi now, isn't it? You've come a long way since we last met. I asked you to identify yourself. And have you forgotten already? After all the time we spent together? What a time that was. As I recall, I gave you quite a runaround. Wait, is this... Fumichika Nejima? Oi. What? Did you say Fumichika Nejima? How did he hear from there? Like the one from the Nejima murders? Ding ding ding! You got it! I had a feeling that the great Chief Tsutsumi would remember me. I spent 20 long years in a cell thanks to you. That shit was not easy. Should be thanking me. Should have given you plenty of time to think and atone for your sins. Wahaha! That did it! That it did! I've repented. My conscience is clean as a whistle. Bullshit. 20 years in prison doesn't even begin to make up for the shit you did. I don't know about that. After all, the justice system was gracious enough to grant me parole. What? This is the real Fumichika Nejima. He must still have a grudge against me for arresting him. So is this payback? Damn it. What is your goal? Now, you gotta understand. I've repented, seen the light. I've been a good boy since I was granted parole. I even got myself a job. I've been real serious about walking the right path. Oh, that's very nice. Keep it up. But it was no good. When the opportunity arose, it was impossible to hold myself back. I knew I had to give you a little token of things or I'd never truly be able to have a fresh start. Do you get what I'm saying? No thanks, I don't need anything. No need to do all that for me. Just try to live a quiet life. Oh, it's no hassle at all. It would be all too easy just to kill you. Tear you apart. How well. Thank you. But that wouldn't be very satisfying. Certainly not after 20 fucking years of waiting. That's a long time to nurture a grudge. You fucking bet it is. I let it gnaw at me, grow inside me. I thought of nothing else. All that time I played model prisoner, endured the harassment those asshole guards threw at me. And I did it all for you, Tsumi, so please, just accept my deepest and most sincere feelings. Sorry, but I'm afraid I don't feel the same way about you. Shut the fuck up! That attitude of yours is why I'm saving you for last. What are you planning? Whatever it is, bring it on. I'm not running away. I just told you I'm not coming for you yet! Pay attention when people talk, shithead. You see, this time I want to see you on your knees, weeping in despair, begging me for mercy. Oh, okay, so Nejima has a curse stone. And it could be janitor guy. Yeah. Whoa, oh no, I'm so sorry, dear Nejima. Please forgive me, I won't do it again. Shut the fuck up, this is exactly why I've always hated you so fucking much. Oh my god, he's so sassy. It was worth a shot. Did you really think that would save me, asshole? You must be crazy. Well, then we're both crazy. We've got so much in common, we should be friends. Enjoy cracking your jokes while you still can. I'm gonna kill everyone you care about, one by one till there's no one left. Sorry to disappoint, but I'm a lone wolf. I don't have anyone in my life like that. Boss, what about me? Oh wait, are you just trying to protect me? It's not a single person you care about? I wonder what your sweet daughter would think if she were to hear that. Huh. His face. Oh no! His face! Don't you fucking dare, I'm warning you. Ooh, very nice. This is more like it. She's leaving on her own, isn't she? Attending university and all? Such a good girl. Oh my, don't tell me that she just happens to live in Honjo. She does? No, forget it. This isn't funny, asshole. I'm gonna find you and make you pay. Ah, love it. Keep going. I want to hear you lose your mind. It's music to my ears. Fuck you. I look forward to chopping up your precious daughter. It'll be just like old times. I won't let that happen. How do you know where I am? That's my favorite part. The sound of confusion in your voice. It's to die for. This is delicious. I can't get enough. I'm not telling you shit. Have fun raking your tiny little brain forehead. I guess I could give you a little hint. Go on. Well, you see, I have the one-sided read. Ew. Okay, give me chip, 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 chip. One-sided read. Something about cutting. Ow. My butt hurts. Okay. Oko. ちょっと。Name Okoma. Oh, Mio. Sorry. Okay. Tsutsumi, you have the evergreen peach, no? Nejima, you're a curse bearer? You're using the power of the curse? Indeed, and what a peculiar curse it is. Well, that's where my hints end. God damn it, the curse echo couldn't have fallen into worse hands. Now, one more thing we should discuss. In fact, it's the most important thing. I thought you were finally going to shut up. I'm already sick of you, so I'll pass. Oh, but you don't want to miss this. It's the main course. I could just go after your daughter, but something tells me you'd get bored. No, I'm good. You got me real fired up. You're in my head. Well done. But this is a gift tailor-made for you. I'm going to kill all the people you swore to protect. Every last person living here. Literally the entire of Sumida? No way! You can't do that. No, Nejima, no. With this curse of mine, I can. I'll give you until dusk. By then, I could probably get a couple hundred people or so. And it'll all be your fault. Oh, it must be so hard to know they all die because of you. So tragic. It must be tearing you apart. Don't fuck with me. There's no way an amateur like you could pull off a curse that strong. Unfortunately for you, I absolutely can. My curse stone is a particularly strong one, which means I can have my fun without needing to hold back one bit. It's almost like the Feast of Shadows was cast just for me. You're surprisingly well informed about this. Who was it that tipped you off? Who knows? And how about I kill myself first and ruin all your fun? What about that, asshole? Idiot, you think I'd call it off just because you were dead? There's no running away for you. Ugh. Find you. I won't let you get away with this, Nejima. You've got 12 hours. Do you really think your paltry little organization will be able to make a dent in my plans? Oh, the sacrifices made will be heavy. I can't wait to see you sobbing with regret. And I'll even have enough soul drakes to pull off the rite of resurrection. All splendid. Wait, Nejima, you're after the... Anyway, see you around. Bye-bye now. Boss. There you. Did you catch all that? Nejima, what is he planning? Who knows? For now, we need to find him and get him into custody. Send word to HQ. But the fact that the 7 mysteries are wrapped up in this is gonna make things tricky. You mean with Nejima being a curse bearer? Just our luck, really. Couldn't have been a worse guy. Sounds like his curse would be able to kill a lot of people at once. I'd like to avoid getting our investigators caught in the crossfire. We'll use them to find out where he is, but we're going in alone. We should try to collect as many curse stones as we can before then. Let's hurry. Later. It was reported that a total of 3 suspicious deaths were discovered that night. Nejima's threats along with the curses were kept secret from the general public. However, the Honjo serial killing still made international headlines following the death of police officer Hajime Yoshimi. At Tsutsumi request, a large-scale investigation was launched into Fumichika Nejima's whereabouts. Tsutsumi and Eryo themselves spent the rest of the night looking for curse bearers in the area, but their search ended in vain. And with that, the curtain closed on that cursed night. 12 hours to sunset. Hi, Dims! How was your iftar? I hope it went well. I had spaghetti for mine. Alright. Alright. We still got another hour until I usually go off, so let me just continue with Tetsuo's story because... yeah. Okay. Sorry for the wait, boss, but I managed to gather some information. Took you long enough. Right. Things at the station were pretty hectic, but I managed to get some info. Let me fill you in. Thanks, the floor is yours. Total of 3 mysterious deaths were confirmed in the area, including the one in this park. So let's start with that one, the young man we found here. It's been identified as Shogo Okiie, 25 years old, a regular old office worker who worked around here. He died of asphyxiation due to the water in the lungs. He drowned. But then his body is there? He drowned and then his body's right there? Yeah, oh, that's good. That's good to know. He drowned? In the middle of the park? That's not possible. It's gotta be a curse we're dealing with here. About that, boss. Isn't this park associated with one of the 7 mysteries too? That's the Whispering Canal. That's right, the Whispering Canal. Does seem like that there'd be a link between the canal and the death by drowning, don't you think? Sharp thinking, area. You're starting to get the hang of this. So let's assume they're related. What's next? Excuse me. Before that, the body of a woman was found behind a residential complex in Kamezawa. The victim has been identified as Tawako Hayashi, 29 years old. She was an office worker who lived on her own in the area. As for the cause of death, well... Yes? Okay, good luck with homework. I hope that goes well as well. And have a good night, okay? Enjoy the rest of your evening. The entirety of her body was crushed by some kind of strong external force. No murder weapon was discovered in the area, but considering the way she was found, we're looking for something large, flat, and heavy that could have crushed her in one fell swoop. Hang on, are you saying she was stepped on, meaning foot washing mansion? Exactly. Crushing is the foot washing mansion's modus operandi. The place the body was discovered is also known to be related to the 7 mysteries. Then is this Namigaki's doing? Shit, I knew he'd used it. Judging by the amount of soul dregs, the victim was just a regular person, not a curse bearer. Guess we should report this to Paranormal Affairs. Got it. And as for the 3rd victim, he was identified as Kohei Jonouchi, 32, a teacher at Komagara High. He was found in the school's courtyard. Cause of death appears to be external trauma from a fall or heavy blow. The impact crushed his arms and legs. Since he was found in the middle of a courtyard, he could have fallen from the gymnasium. He couldn't have fallen from the gymnasium or the main building. The teacher died in the school. Not just by any school, Komagara houses one of the 7 mysteries. Yeah, the Fool's Procession. Right, it's where the Fool's Procession is supposed to be. It's too big of a coincidence. We can't rule out the possibility that this death was also the work of a curse. I see. Either way, it seems all 3 victims can be tied to the 7 mysteries. It's probably the curse bearer at the center of it all, pulling the strings. But you've got a point. All these strange deaths do point in one direction. That's right, and Hajime's case wasn't all that different either. He also died of mysterious causes in a place connected to the 7 mysteries. Problem is that the timing doesn't match up. He died before the curses were activated. Could he have been hit by a different curse? One that didn't have anything to do with the 7 mysteries? That's a thought, but if that were the case, we'd be dealing with a powerful practitioner. One who could pull off a curse like that without using a curse stone. There aren't many people in this day and age who could do something like that. Oh, really? I see. I don't know too much about that stuff. I'd be more surprised if he did. So much reading. So much reading. I'm exhausted. Well, looking at this death, it seems like many of the curse bearers acted last night. But we can't rule out that there were more killings from which the bodies haven't been found. Thanks. I hadn't thought. Wait, what? You can't rule out that there were more killings from which. Oh, yeah. There's one silver lining. Judging by my own curse stone, it seems that the curses can't be activated while the sun's out. Well, that's great news. So basically, we're safe during the daytime? Exactly. It's also likely why Nejima gave us till dusk. He must have known the curse stones wouldn't be used during the day. Either way, we got till nightfall to settle this. It's time we fleshed out the other curse bearers. Aye, boss, let's do this. We could always just end the chapter there, but the moment, we only know the identity of 4 curse bearers, you included. Yutaro Nabigaki had the foot-washing mansion, and Hideki Araishi had the ever-burning lantern. We've got both of their curse stones. And then there's Nejima, who claims he has the one-sided reed. Yeah, that about sums it up. Notes on curse bearers. Oh yeah, we know. We don't know the Taiko Tsugaru, we don't know the beckoning light. Could Yoko be the one could Yoko be alive in this timeline or route? That the Whispering Canal is with her instead of Shogo because Shogo died. Anyway, let's move on. We better figure out who the remaining 5 are quick. How should we go about looking for them? There's no point in searching blindly without a lead. Let's focus on other things for now. Tracking down Nejima may lead us to the other curse bearers too. Either way, he should be our top priority. He could do some real damage if we don't get him. Also want to look a little more into Yoshimi. I got a feeling there's some connection there. Aye aye boss, sounds like we got our work cut out for us. We asked around Sumida's community safety bureau where Yoshimi was stationed. Seems like he was investigating the apparent suicide of a girl named Michiyo Shiraishi. Ah yeah, I've heard about that. He was trying to determine whether it really was a suicide. Looking into the height of the building, the force of the impact, her wounds, all that. He must have suspected some kind of foul play, because he ordered a full investigation. But it had already been deemed a suicide, and his superiors told him not to go stirring things up. Huh, what was the evidence? Well, according to the report I found on his desk last night, the body was found at the foot of a building a ways away from the road. There was no evidence of vehicular collision, so it was ruled a suicide, but he thought there was more to it. Yes, a truck or other flat-faced vehicle traveling at high speeds could have inflicted similar damage. In other words, sometimes a traffic accident can look an awful lot like a fall. So there is a chance that it wasn't a suicide. But what a terrible way to go. There were no brake marks on the road, meaning it would have been a hit and run. The vehicle would have hit her without slowing down at all. This is turning into quite the grisly case. But the vehicle couldn't have come out from a collision like that unscathed. Exactly, so I asked the traffic bureau to keep an eye out for any vehicles with frontal damage. But I haven't heard back from them yet. I don't think they're looking very hard. So we've got no proof. That said, if it was a traffic accident rather than a suicide, it's possible that someone silenced Yoshimi because he was on the verge of discovering the truth. That's true. You think the driver is the one who did him in? Not quite. Yoshimi had already talked to forensics and the traffic bureau, right? His death wouldn't have covered things up. You're right on that. Even if the suicide was a cover-up for a hit and run, it doesn't seem like enough of a reason to kill a cop. Oh, that's right. Unrelated, but I got something else too. I managed to get a hold of Michiyo Shiraishi's address. Yoshimi went there a bunch over the course of his investigation. Might be a good idea for us to drop by too. Good thinking. I hope that'll give us some more leads. Alright, let's move on to the next topic. Remember the girl Yoshimi met with the day he died? One Hitomi Okuda? Community safety didn't have any contact information for her on hand. Not even an address? Well, they had her parents' information, but when I called, they said they hadn't heard from her in a month. Lots of family issues from the sound of it. They even said they didn't want anything to do with her anymore. That said, she still goes to school once in a while, so we might be able to find her there. Not sure we really have the time for a stakeout right now. Or she could be a key witness. Can't we have community safety track her down for us? We can ask, but it might be tricky to get it done today. For starters, Komagata High School is closed today. Ah, because of the teacher that died? That's right. Alright, but if it's not something we can do today, we may have to forget about it. Let's move on then. Got some information about Yoshimi's fiancée from Community Safety. Her name is Mayu Chozawa, 27 years old. She works as a beautician in the area. Look, I even managed to get a picture of her. She sure is a beauty. But, oh boy, here it comes. Well, what? Community Safety hasn't been able to contact her since Yoshimi died. Not by phone or at her house. In other words, no response. Dead silence. There it is. Can't things just be easy for once? Mayu Chozawa. Mayu is a beautician and the fiancé of Hajime Yoshimi, a police officer with the Sumida Police Department. Mayu's current whereabouts remain unknown. She is on the cover of the game. So does that mean that we get to play as her at some point? Please? Please? So she would want to resurrect her boyfriend. I mean fiancé. It's definitely starting to look suspect. Crime of passion, perhaps? It's fairly common for people to be killed by a lover or a spouse. But Yoshimi was well liked. They'd been together for over 10 years. You never know. Things could be different behind closed doors. I guess so. But we'll have to consider the opposite scenario too. Could be that the same person who was out for Yoshimi is after his fiancé as well. She could be in danger. You're right. Either way, she's important to the case. HQ has people looking for her. We'll know as soon as she's found. HQ has mobilized a search unit for Nejima. So far, we haven't received any word. Guessing he wasn't at home or at work? About that, apparently he vacated his last known address a week ago. You serious? So we have no idea where he lives? It gets worse. I checked in with the factory he was working at a factory? They told me he was only there for a month before he quit. Hold on a second, you're telling me nobody caught that? Well, I had the same thought, so I spoke to his probation officer. Turns out he'd been doing house visits and interviews, but never bothered checking on his workplace. He also said he'd lost track of Nejima when he moved to a new place. Jeez, that's just sloppy. I've heard that they're giving parole to just about anyone these days because they're running out of room in the prisons. Which also means there aren't enough probation officers to go around. He's probably overworked. So Nejima got to fuck about unsupervised? God damn it. That asshole is annoyingly good at faking remorse or insanity, whatever the situation calls for. Back when I arrested him all those years ago, just talking to him left a bad taste in my mouth. He's probably hiding under a false name, which will make it hard to track him down. That explains why he so brazenly made contact. And that asshole, he's mocking us. Well, for now, the paperwork is to circulate his name and mugshot is being filed. Which means, yeah, he could definitely be... the... Makoto Ashimiya. Could be. Just considering the possibilities. Speaking of Nejima, yeah. Did you manage to reach your daughter? It'd be best to put her into protective custody as soon as possible. Not yet. I can't reach her. They called, but she's not picking up. Wasn't home when they went to the house either. That's not good. Does that mean she never came home? And why weren't you the one trying to reach her? Shut up. I don't have her contact info, alright? Damn, she really doesn't trust you, huh? Either way, I told her mother that it was an emergency and we'd send an officer to find her and get her to safety. She was real reluctant, but I got her to agree. Guess that explains why you got divorced. But if you, her former father, can find her, how the hell did Nejima do it? Former, eh? It cuts deep. Like, sorry. Kinda slipped out. Anyway, I suspect it has something to do with his curse echo. Back on topic already, huh? He said his curse could kill a lot of people in a short time. It may even allow him to act from a distance. I see. A one-sided read. What was that story about again? Something about a man stalking a woman who goes insane and chops her up? Alright, one of the more gruesome of the 7 mysteries. As for Nejima's whereabouts, all we can do is throw more people at it till we find something. I'll check in with HQ frequently to see if they got any updates. And if that's about it, shall we continue our investigation? You could go to Komagata High School to look into Hitomi Okuda, or to Michiyo Shiraishi's house to find more about her. Oh boy! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. Ah! Alright, I got 30 minutes to go. I think what I'm gonna do is gonna try. Get Yako's out of the way first because I love Harue's story, obviously. So, puchi. Hitomi's help. Bringing her friend back from the dead means she'll have to pay the price. Yako makes it home safely but still isn't sure how to proceed with her curse. She worries about Mio as the night passes. Yako Sakazaki, 8 a.m. Yako's home. Oh, good morning, Yako. Huh? Yako? Rise and shine. Huh? Huh? You're up! Huh? It's morning? Are you okay? Can you remember your name? Choices indeed, Attilas. Yes, I'm Yako Sakazaki. Good. Seems like you're fully awake. Oh, Mia, thanks for last night. Was everything okay? Yep, still alive. I couldn't dispel the curse echo or learn the identity of who used it, but I managed to at least get away. But in that situation, it's the best you can hope for. I'm sorry you got involved in something so dangerous. I meant to look for you as soon as the sun rose, but I was just so sleepy. I can't even remember when I fell asleep. It's okay. It's only natural to be exhausted after what you went through. Besides, I also feel bad that you've been wrapped up in all of this. It's supposed to be my job to prevent that from happening. Oh yeah, you said something about that last night. Just who are you exactly, Mio? Oh, well, the truth is, I've been trained in things having to do with the supernatural. Huh? You mean you can learn that kind of stuff like you would with flower arranging? I had quite the eventful childhood. Huh, that sounds like it must have been tough. Yes, it would have taken a long time to explain it, so at least let's leave it at that for now. As fate would have it, I've ended up as the apprentice, or more like an assistant to a notable paranormal expert. Schools have always had more paranormal disturbances because young people tend to be more susceptible to these things. I'm sent to schools that may experience something paranormal and put a stop to it before it happens. Wow, that's amazing. So it's like a part-time job you do while being a student? Well, I do help maintain public order, but it's all a part of my training, so I don't get any money. Oh, you've got it rough then. But still, that really is amazing. You were so cool when you faced off against the evil spirit. I never know if I should be happy when you compliment me like that. But anyways, that's why it's up to me to resolve any paranormal issues at the school. Excuse me. And why I'm going to look into the cause of all this. For now, let's head to school. Yeah. Oh, do you have a curse stone? Now that it's daytime and its powers diminish, I should be able to hold on to it. Wanna give it a try? Right, I do have it, but... Yako, is it really so wrong? Trying to bring Michio back, I mean? I can't approve of it. The right may seem like a dream come true, but if it involves taking the lives of other people, then... Yeah, true. I want to make sure this whole ritual ends without anyone getting hurt. That's what I believe, and what I'll put before anything else. I'm sorry, but is it okay if I hold on to it? Yako. I promise I won't use the curse no matter what, but maybe there's some other way. I'll just have this feeling that I shouldn't give up on the possibility just yet. That said, I'll help you, even if it's to stop the curses. For the Michio that still exists within me, I'll settle things so that we can move forward. Okay, but if you ever feel in danger, you can give me the curse stone at any point. Right, thank you, Mio. Okay then, let's go. Candy Shop Sennoya, an old-fashioned candy shop located on the street corner in Honjo. It has been in Yako Sakazaki's family for 3 generations. On the weekends, you can spot Yako watching over the store, cooking monjayaki, and playing traditional tops and card games with the local children. Though traditional candy shops are known for selling cheap treats for kids, it is not uncommon to see these largely privately owned businesses become something more like general stores, selling food, drinks, utensils, and other daily necessities. Many families operate candy shops on the dirt ground floor of their home, known as Doma. with a space in the back where customers can eat monjayaki, as well as arcade games and capsule toy machines in the front. We have some stores like this. Used to, like they used to be like in the same format as these stores. And I imagine like because where I live was also occupied before. So that kind of like knowledge kind of like transferred over. Such facilities make them attractive places for children to gather and play. However, the harsh reality is that traditional candy shops which thrived during the period of high economic growth when many confectionery Such a long sentence. That's an entire paragraph, okay. However, the harsh reality is that traditional candy shops, which thrived during the period of high economic growth when many confectionery manufacturers entered the market, are experiencing a steady decline due to the rise of convenience stores and changes in children's interests and tastes. Yako Sakazaki, 8 a.m. Komagata High School, front gates. Oh? Huh? I thought it was unusually noisy. There's a big group of people and police in front of the school. Did something happen? The police are here, then something must have. I'll go ask. Thanks. That was indeed a very long sentence. It was a whole paragraph. This isn't good. Huh? What happened? Don't panic, okay? The first teacher who came to work this morning found something. Okay? Mr. Jonouchi was found dead in the middle of the school grounds. What? They're closing the school for the day. But that's not all. I didn't know this either since I didn't watch the morning news, but rumors are spreading that a number of bodies are found nearby. What? There's no way. Why? Could it be because of the curse? We don't know enough to say. But from what I heard, Mr. Jonouchi's body was in the middle of the grounds. But his body was covered in bruises like he'd fallen from somewhere high. Weird. Taking into account his unnatural death and the timing, it's very unlikely that it has something to do with the curse. You're saying someone used a curse on him last night? Seems like it, doesn't it? But that's so scary! Yeesh, so the curses really do kill people. Someone used it. Shh, keep your voice down, okay? What would happen if another curse bearer heard you? Sorry. Kohei Jonouchi, his deceased body was discovered on the school grounds at dawn. Well, okay, so Jonouchi is not a curse bearer, okay? I'm sorry I was sus about him. I wish we had a little more information, but they've locked up the front gate. Maybe we could sneak in through the back entrance. Hmm? That person over there. Isn't that Hitomi Okuda? She was the last person we saw him with. You're right, that's unusual. Well, but she was at the school last night too. So she must know something about Mr. Jonouchi. Let's see what she has to say. Oh, Mio, wait for me! Huh. So you're telling me the two of you were just once at the school last night? No sense hiding it then. Plus, I owe you one, Mio. I'll tell you everything I know. Thank you. She owes you? Right after I transferred here, there was a bit of trouble. She gave me one of those, what was it? Oh, exorcisms. Huh, so that's what it was. Did you hear about Mr. Jonouchi? Heard about it? I've known about it since last night. I saw that asshole bite it on the school grounds myself. What? You saw it happen? Tell us about it. What happened exactly? I don't really know myself. It was pitch black. What I can tell you... It was almost dawn. Probably around 3. He started freaking out all of a sudden, ran out to the ground like something was chasing him, then screamed. Somebody help me! Forgive me, Michio! Or something like that while he was running around. Yeah, he did die the same way Michio did. Michio? He mentioned Michio? Was there someone else out in the grounds? It was too dark to see from where I was. But for just a second, I think I saw a girl in a school uniform with her hair in braids. Michio? Oh? I didn't go out to make sure, so I could have been nothing for all I know. Then I heard him begging for his life like, I was wrong, and I'll do anything. And all of a sudden his arms and legs snapped, even though he was just standing there. Give me a oh! Oh, ho, 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 you never know. You never know, Michio could have actually turned into a curse herself. She could have turned into a curse herself, and then somebody got her curse stone and actually used it on Jonouchi. I don't know, but think about a possibility because we still have this one. Still have this big question mark here. He fell over and quit moving, so I thought I'd better get out of there. And he croaked. That's all I saw. I see. But from what you told us, it almost sounds like Michio's ghost chased down Mr. Jonouchi and killed him. Well, if I know anything about that, I'm just telling what I heard him say. Did you tell the story to the police? Nope, I ain't gonna. Can't count on them for shit. Not like they'd believe in such an insane story anyways. Right. There must be at least one person in the police worth trusting, right? He died. Yeah, I guess. There was this one cop who always got on my case about stuff. But he died just the other day. Oh, he did? I'm sorry to hear that. Everyone who gets involved with me ends up dead. Maybe I really am cursed. Pisses me off. You've got it all wrong. That spirit that possessed you wasn't that kind of spirit. Huh? It wasn't? Yeah, this was just an unfortunate coincidence. Though I'm sure it was hard enough for you. Oh, now I gotta know. You told me you were possessed by some kind of evil spirit? I don't understand it all too well myself. What I can say for sure is, thanks to Mia, the weird symptoms that were happening to me all went away. Yep, some people are born with natural sensitivity to the paranormal. They tend to end up isolated as they struggle to relate to the people around them. They also tend to draw spirits to them naturally. This can cause strange symptoms they don't understand, like headaches, muscle stiffness, and hallucinations, even memory problems. I'm sure it must have been very hard. So that's how it works, huh? People also have their personality taken over when possessed too. It is possible with spirits who have a very close relationship to their target, like siblings or a parent and a child. But you almost never hear about people being taken over completely. It's when the two parties aren't in sync that those negative effects can start to appear. The seances or whatever you see on TV are all bogus? Not quite. There are mediums and diviners who can align their minds with the spirits they call. Though there are people on TV who are just putting on a performance. There are people who in life had extremely powerful spirit sense or a deep connection with the person. But even they shouldn't be able to completely take over the person they possess. And even if they could, it'd only be enough to pressure them to choose certain behaviors that wouldn't be unusual for them to do on their own to begin with. But if that's the case, wouldn't you not know if you were choosing that behavior of your own will or not? That's why there are lots of cases where people don't even realize they're possessed. Though the spirit may influence the behavior and memories of the host, the deeper their connection in life, the easier it is for that to occur. I see, getting possessed by a spirit is pretty complicated, huh? Must have been tough for you being possessed for so long, he told me. Whatever might happen to me doesn't make any difference. Me being able to see spirits and stuff had nothing to do with how things ended up like this. Yeah, it's not like being able to see them is your fault either. Same goes for me. Maybe it's just something we have to live with. Think you have a knack for it yourself, Yako? I mean, you could see them too with a little training. I think I may pass. Okay, that's all I know about the asshole's death. Hey Mio, I've been thinking about something. The way she described it reminded me of something. The way Mr. Jonouchi died, it sounds a lot like how Michio died. Of course, I don't see it myself, but the state Michio's body was in, it was like she had fallen from high up. Could they have been killed by the same curse? I don't think so. Curses of the 7 mysteries hadn't manifested when she died. And if we can trust what the spirit board said, then Michio died in an accident. Alright. So that's why you do the job you do, huh, Mio? I thought she was a weirdo when she showed up and all of a sudden saying she was gonna exercise me. If you hadn't said anything, I probably would have knocked your lights out. You try to perform an exorcism on her without telling her anything? You see, in my experience, most people don't understand no matter how much I try to explain. They only accept my explanation after they see the results. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Hitomi, last night, before you witnessed Mr. Jonouchi collapse, can I ask what he and you were doing in the classroom? You're gonna tell the cops? Oh, right, with everything that happened with Mr. Jonouchi, they'll suspect you if we told them we saw you with him that night. Anytime something happens with someone like me, all those shitty adults start jumping to conclusions. I understand. I won't tell them. You wouldn't have been able to kill him anyway. If you say so, then I don't mind telling you about it. So, last night, that piece of shit Jonouchi called me over here, acting like he was gonna attack me or something. What? How terrible. Whatever. I'm glad he's dead. He had it coming. Calling people worthless and a cancer in society when he doesn't know shit about them. That asshole was the one always acting like scum, if you ask me. Is that so? Would you tell us in more detail why he called you out in the middle of the night? It's hard to explain. Where to start? Ayo. What did you mean by Mr. Jonouchi acting like scum? Was he doing something bad? You know Michiyo Shiraishi, right? The girl who killed herself? Huh? Michiyo? I don't know everything, but that creep of a teacher had some dirt on her. And he was using it to blackmail her, call her up after school and make her do whatever he wanted. What? What do you mean when you say whatever he wanted? I'll leave it to your imagination. Nothing like a couple model students like you would ever get involved with. No way, that's... How? What do you mean by dirt? I don't know anything about this. How could I have not known about this? Yako, I know how you feel, but try to calm down. You got guts acting like you were a friend. You know what you really did a number on both Michiyo's body and soul. She probably felt that she couldn't tell anyone, like she had to suffer alone. No, how terrible. Hitomi, how do you know about this? I just happened to walk in on it. I know the spots around school people go to when they want to stay out of sight. He ran off in a panic when I yelled at him asking what he was doing. Walked in on it? I couldn't just leave her alone, you know. Looking like she was about to cry, so I stuck around for a bit. She told me everything that happened in whispers. She probably figured I wasn't the type to spread this stuff around. But she never asked for my help. She told me that she was fine and to keep it a secret. Michiyo, why? She probably thought she just had to grit her teeth till it was through. She was naive. Tried to tell her that if you give guys an inch, take a mile. She kept saying how it was her punishment. She was soft. No. Of course, Jonouchi didn't change. Kept on doing what he was doing. Don't understand either of them, but that's as much as I was involved. And she killed herself. Nothing I can do about it now. He told me you knew about it, then why didn't you? You're trying to say it's my fault? She told me not to say anything. She told me she was fine. So what the hell more responsibility do I have other than what I already did? Yako, there's no point blaming Hitomi. Ichio, why? Oh. Okay. Did you hear what his dirt was? Nope, never heard what it was. But from the sound of it, he'd been blackmailing her since about a year ago. For that long? The dick probably caught her doing something she shouldn't have been. She looked well behaved, but there's more to a person amidst the eye, you know. There must be reason. Don't know, got nothing to do with me. So last night, how did it start? Alright. Remember the nosy cop I mentioned who was always on my case? He died at the former Yasuda Gardens a couple days ago. Yoshimi was his name. He was part of the juvenile division. Didn't look like a cop at all. Real rough guy, but good at looking out for folks. So he was the only one I could talk to. Oh, so there was someone like that with the police. Too bad he ended up dying. Oh, another thing. One time he suddenly introduced his fiancée to me. It was hilarious seeing a big guy like that act like a shy little kid all of a sudden. She told me that she was like me when she was my age and that she was on my side. Must have been a terrible loss for her too. Yeah, I do feel a little bad for her when I think about how sad she must be. And I saw him at the gardens the night he died. Oh no. God! She was the last person to have seen Yoshimi too? Whenever I would get worked up over something, Yoshimi always took me straight to that park. Then he'd always listen to whatever I was pissed off about. That day he called me over there like usual. Something seemed off about him, like he was worried about something. Worried about something? Yeah, he asked me for a favor too. That was pretty unusual. Favor? What kind of favor? He handed me a weird talisman and asked me to hold on to it for him. A talisman? Yeah, just another good luck charm. Figured if that's it, then sure, I'll take it. Have it with me now. That wasn't all. And he told me that he wanted me to look for a talisman Michio Shiraishi had that looked like this one. Huh? Michio? What does she have to do with this? Yoshimi had been meeting up and talking with her. While they were together, she noticed that she had a special talisman or something. But apparently Michio always avoided the subject. The talisman that Michio had. It's the one from her father, actually. He knew that I knew her, so that's why he asked me, he said. Could there have been something that Michio couldn't even tell the police about? I know things at home were a little complicated. From what I heard, Michio was keeping her mouth shut about what Jonouchi was doing to her. Hard to talk with the cops when someone's got dirt on you. And I didn't squeal on anything about Michio either. Michio, what is it that had such a strong grip on you? So basically, Yoshimi didn't just have his eye on Michio, but a talisman too. But after she died, he didn't know where he ended up. So since I knew her from school, he wanted me to look into it for him. Is there something special about the two talismans? I wonder why he gave it to you. Hell if I know. When I looked inside of it, it's just a weird kind of grimy scrap of wood. So you've seen the inside of it. But from the way he was acting, it seemed important to him somehow. But to be honest, what he was asking is such a pain in the ass, I figured he had to be serious about it. Oh, and since he died right after that... Yeah, he even said to me, if anything happens to me, take those two talismans. Give them to a guy named Nakagoshi at the police department. Knowing what I know now, he probably felt that something was gonna happen to him. Huh? Nakagoshi? Huh? Do you know him, Mio? No, I've just heard the name, I think. No. That really is a Nakagoshi. That's a relief at least. Anyway, it didn't feel right just ignoring a dead guy's last request. Tell me. Yeah? The talisman. Would you mind if I had a look at it? Sorry, but I don't trust you all that much yet. It's important to me. Oh, okay. So last night you were looking for the talisman Michio had? Yeah. And I figured that piece of garbage teacher would know the most about Michio. I asked him yesterday afternoon if he knew anything about a talisman. He gave me some cryptic response like I can't talk about it now. Come to the school tonight. He even gave me the code to the lock on the back entrance. Seemed pretty willing to give it out, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's used it for secret meetings before. Yuck. I can only imagine. We climbed over the front gate to get in. So yeah, we met up in the classroom in the middle of the night. But nothing he said made any sense. Like that I was really Michio and stuff like that. He went on and on about how it was my fault and that if only I hadn't been around or something. He grabbed a hold of me, breathing heavily. Were you okay? Yeah, that's right, when you two showed up. I was able to get away while Jonouchi was freaking out. Oh my gosh, good thing I got away. So it's really all thanks to you two that I got away. But I didn't get any info about the talisman, so the whole thing was sort of a bust. Afterward, I was wondering what you two were up to, so I hid nearby. And I saw you and old man Ashimiya talking. Then Mio showed up. Oh, you did? That's also why I saw Jonouchi come back outside and bite it. I see. So you were the only here to look for Michio's talisman. I was dumb to fall for that creep Jonouchi's trap so easy. Could have gone a lot worse, but I lucked out. What you describe does sound like Michiyo killed Mr. Jonouchi. She did have a reason to hate him after all. No way. You mean that really was her ghost? Like for real? Those who die bearing strong resentment or regret can occasionally become spirits, either bound to a place or roaming freely. However, it'd usually be impossible for them to kill the living. Most don't have that kind of power. Excuse me? But it's possible they could possess someone close to them to act on those lingering regrets. Wonder if that's what happened. Alright then, supposing what the spirit board said is true and Michiyo's death was an accident, then she must have had some regrets. If she really hadn't given up on leaving, that is. I don't think she was the kind of girl who would just give up no matter what the situation. I don't really know, but she didn't seem like she had something tormenting her so much that she'd kill herself. That's all I know. Happy? Still gotta look for the talisman. Sure. Thank you, Hitomi. Oh, if you two find out anything about Michiyo's talisman, well, we'll be sure to let you know. Thanks. Oh, can we get your contact info? Where can we normally find you? Right. Not home most of the time. Usually I'm at a friend's place. Here's the phone number. Thanks. We'll call her if we need to talk with you. And, what is it? You're easier to talk to than I imagined. I was kind of scared at first, but not anymore. Shut up. You are the one avoiding me. Anyway, catch you later. Don't die out there, okay? Thanks. We'll be careful. Ah. Alright then. Got a lot of new information. Looks like Mr. Jonouchi was killed by a curse, just as we thought. Which means there was a curse bear at the school. Multiple, in fact. Multiple? You think so? Yes, the curse cycle we experienced in the school and the one that killed Mr. Jonouchi seemed to be different. Yep, that's what I thought too. The people in the school at the time other than us were Jonouchi, Hitomi, Ashimiya. I was thinking it would be among them, but there was one more person. Hitomi saw a girl in a school uniform with braids. From what Hitomi was saying, it doesn't seem like she's one. Mr. Jonouchi is pretty suspicious, though. If he were a curse bearer, it would certainly explain why he was killed. Right, that's why I said there are multiple. Alright, the person who killed Mr. Jonouchi would have to be one too. Which means it must be either the mysterious girl or old man Ashimiya? Yeah, we should certainly be careful of them. That said, the mysterious girl and the fact that Mr. Jonouchi thought it was Michiyo that was attacking him has me wondering. Of course I doubt Michiyo herself was actually there, but... Oh, I just remembered. I also saw Mr. Araishi outside the main gate last night. You did? It's likely that he's involved with the curses given that he's the one doing research on the rite of resurrection. So we'll have to be careful of Old Man Ashimiya and Mr. Araishi. I want to believe that not all cursed bears will be hostile, but... As for what to do now... I'd like to find who is responsible for the Feast of Shadows that set this off and how they did it. I don't think we'll be able to end this without stopping it at its source. Ah, that makes sense. In which case, next we should do... What exactly? We need to talk with Mr. Araishi. He definitely knows something. Should be safer during the day, so I think we should try to look for him. Got it. I'll help in any way I can. The school is closed. I wonder where he should be. Could be. Let's try heading someplace someone may know where he is. Where to go then? Well, okay. Let's just try in school anyway. But let's try and finish this chapter first. I don't know what's gonna happen next after we pick a location, but let's try and finish the chapter. And so Miyokuro Suzu and Yako Sagazaki decided on their next occasion to investigate. Alright, okay, so we're stuck on there. And we should be clearing these two out next time! And I don't know about... Oh. Yeah. some progress. It's some progress, right? I wish I could like dedicate more time to this game, but yeah, I guess we'll be focusing on this for the next 3 weeks while I'm still around. But when I'm not, then and hopefully by the time we're done, we can continue with Fatal Frame and maybe do another thing. Anyway, that was exhausting. Man, streaming during this time of the year is quite exhausting because like by the time it's at nighttime, I'm like dehydrated. There's a lot of reading, but I really want to keep going. I want to finish at least one game, right? And I think I finished like AI the Somnium Files, and that's the only thing I finished. And I finished last year. At some point, we're gonna go back to Final Fantasy X, but not yet. Yeah, no. I wanna continue more with this game, so I'll try and schedule stuff throughout the week. I can't promise much yet, but I think I'm gonna go with Thursday, Friday, Sunday, probably, or maybe Wednesday and Thursday this week because I'm gonna be busy the next 2 days. Hopefully not too busy for the entire week with writing stuff, but yeah, I'll update as usual, and I put up waiting rooms. Yeah, I'm sorry about Final Fantasy X. I was so like question mark about how to continue with it, right? I hope I can like oh yeah, and I technically finished Drakengard 3, although not the full ending yet, not the true ending yet. But yeah. Gonna get ready for bed. Tomorrow's an early day at work, and then gonna have like 3 meetings tomorrow. That's cool. Look forward to it. But yeah, no. It's gonna be quite a week. But here we are. Thank you for enjoying this with me, Attilis. I hope I didn't miss any information out. And like you feel like you are caught up and that you know everything that is needed to know about this game. There was so much jump scares in this one. Especially Yako's story, man. I'm scared to go through her story from now on. And also I was so correct when I said I bet her route is gonna be the most... I bet her route is gonna be like the most terrifying one because I already know that schools are creepy. Especially in an Asian context, right? And I don't... and I figured that was gonna happen. We're gonna do this to her story. I hope it goes well too. Thank you. I hope your week goes well too. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, Attilis. And see you again. Oh. Calling the end of it. Shall you in hell.